My name is Starcell. For some of y'all don't know, I cater to you guys most weeks. I just want to give a shout out to Jesse, Hi, Trent, and some of the people that welcomed me here when I came here, and we put together a team. And I'm gonna, oh, he's already up here. I'm gonna introduce Derek, the people that are working with me. One thing about what we're doing is we involve the people that are victims of the problem to come up with the solution.
Thank you, Darcell. Sure. I'm going to stand here, so. Hey, we're ShelterTech. As Starcell explained, we are building tech solutions for the underserved. This is our mission statement. We create tech solutions for low-income, homeless, and underserved people, primarily here in San Francisco, but we are building an open-source platform that will be available in other cities as soon as we have some traction and some data. So our founder, Darcell Jackson, he learned firsthand what it takes to get out of homelessness. He is a longtime San Francisco resident. He used to be a welder. He got injured while working on the Bay Bridge, lost his job, and found himself on the streets. He went through the whole system. He was on the street, went into shelters, got some institutional help, took some culinary courses, and now he opened his own business as a caterer. He's basically the person who comes up with the vision, and the rest of the team is basically trying to make that vision a reality. So we've got a few open initiatives at the moment. The first two are currently in development, and Casey is kind of our pie in the sky eventual goal that we want to get to. The first project that was started last year is ShelterTech, and our goal with that is to provide free internet access to underserved people. Ask Starcell is a peer-reviewed community resource, a lot like Yelp or Foursquare, but open to the homeless community and other at-risk people, so they have a way to input on the services that are available here in San Francisco. And our eventual goal is to build something called Casey, which is a chat AI bot that functions as a case manager. And I can tell you a little bit about that later. Who we are trying to build for. So homelessness in San Francisco is a problem everybody knows about. It's a very, very difficult problem to deal with, and we're not trying to say we're going to solve it completely, but we know that about 40% of the current homeless community are transitionally homeless, which means that they may just be having a difficult time because of the economy. They lost their job. They might be a family that is out on the street or an LGBT youth. Those are the people in particular that we are trying to use technology to solve some of their problems. Also, there's 8,000 transitional age youth here in San Francisco. Those are young people under age 25 who are coming out of institutions, maybe foster care system, juvenile detention, or may have other problems. They're very technically literate, but there's not a lot of technological solutions that are out there for them. And of course, there's 65,000 at-risk, low-income families in San Francisco alone who are able to use a lot of the resources, but it's not necessarily the first thing they think about. And so we're trying to make solutions for them as well. So a little bit about our achievements. In 2015, Darcell actually reached out to Monkey Brains directly, and he was able to get Wi-Fi installed in one shelter and 7 SROs in San Francisco. And currently we have about 1,000 underserved residents who have access now. The current project that we're building is called Ask Starcell. As I mentioned, it's a Yelp-style service. It'll be available in an offline mobile app as well as a web app, and it'll allow people who are currently using services to review and rate them so that the services know what's working, what's not working. The city can better understand where to fund, and of course, we can have a better understanding of what our homeless community actually needs. The final thing that we want to build is Casey. And this is actually the first thing that we wanted to build, but we found there was a big problem finding good resources. And we felt like it was too difficult to send people to resources when we didn't know which was good and which was bad. if anything was even available, we can't send somebody to a shelter when there's no beds. So Casey is the final thing that we're going to build, and it works just like the chatbots Penny and Quartz. All right, I'm going to wrap it up real quick. We've built a great team here. SF Brigade has been really helpful with that. And so if you're interested, we are currently looking for front-end developers, particularly with React and React Native experience, and any designers or product people that like what we're doing and want to give us a hand. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions?
How soon can you get it done?
So we were going to demo really quickly our project, but since we ran out of time, we're looking at about 2 weeks to 3 weeks for an MVP product. It'll be web-based first, and we can of Starcell, which is the Yelp-style service.
I seen you had something about Casey up there. What was that about?
So, like I said, that's our pie in the sky. That's what we want to build, but we need to solve some other problems first before we can actually provide good information to the community.
What does it do?
It's a virtual case manager. So we're not saying case managers we don't want to replace their jobs, but we want to help people who are a little bit more able to help themselves first, so the case managers can really focus on the tougher problems.
That's a good idea. Excellent.
Thank you.